welcome to my channel Aligning with My Soul. I am going to be kicking into the Divine Masculine's energy today. It's going to be Divine Masculine reading. This channel is based on the Divine Masculine's energy because the person that will be watching will be the conscious one, so I know how important it is to you to find out what's going on with their energy and what's just going on with them in general, how they're feeling towards you. So I'm just going to use one oracle deck to do the main reading today, and that's going to be the Archangel Oracle Cards from Doreen Virtue. And obviously this is for people in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame. And when I say separation, it's just preparation, but you're not with the physical person, and there's some kind of challenge going on. So maybe it'll be helpful for you to actually have the term preparation instead of separation, because when you're apart from this person, that's when you are concentrating on your spiritual journey, and you're not separated from the person because they are you, they are, you know, you're one soul. So hopefully that will be helpful to you. Today I'm going to be using, like I said, the nice colourful oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, the Archangels. So I thought I'd just stick with one deck, and at the end I will use the Ambika Waters, the deep spiritual messages, because they're always really nice. They're short messages but very deep and meaningful, so to get in what's going on, to just get some idea of where his energy's at and how he's feeling and towards his divine feminine. And today, I don't know about you guys, but I feel very triggered at the moment, and I'm dealing with some really negative energy. I said that in my last reading as well, but I'm still being challenged and I'm triggered at the moment. So I'm really having to focus and get strength to deal with the situation I'm in. So let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling and what's going on with you if you're being triggered at the moment. So I'm interested to see what the masculine's energy is and what he's up to. Right, so when I do say divine feminine, divine masculine, it is just a name, a label, whatever it's. I know that it's energy that we're talking about. It's just easier for me to actually say it and for you to understand. So just put it in your situation and your circumstance, how it resonates to you. And if you've clicked on this video, I would say that it is for you, and there's obviously a message here for you today. It is a timeless reading as well, so, but don't be offended by me using the term divine masculine or divine feminine. It's just easier for me and for you to understand. Right, God, what is going on with divine masculine at the moment? What is he up against, and how are you assisting him on his journey, and how is he feeling towards divine feminine, the viewer that's watching? Can we have a nice clear message for the person that's watching today? What is going on with divine masculine at the moment? Right, let's deck. Guys are coping whatever circumstances you're in, because I know how painful it can be and how challenging it can be. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's moon cycles again. This is the third time in a trot, and it's always the first card, moon cycles. So we are obviously, the masculine has been affected by this moon cycle, and obviously we are as well. So me and the person that's watching today, spread your wings. So we've got moon cycle, indigo and crystal children, and you know what to do. All is well, and counsellor. So interesting. Right, so we've got moon cycles again, and the message says it's Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So yes, the moon cycle is obviously affecting the masculine, and I would say that it's definitely affecting me, so the view of it might be affecting you as well. It's bringing loads of stuff up and triggers and things, and obviously the divine masculine is feeling these different energies as well, you know, that happens with the moon cycle. So I cannot believe that it's the third time that it's come out, and it's the first card every time that I've been shuffling and laying them down. I cannot believe it. So we are being affected, and the masculine's been affected by these moon cycles. So, and then we've got Indigo and Crystal Children, and it's Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. So we have had this before. I don't think we've had it this month, but we have had this one before. So your masculine could be a person that has a special bond with children, and is, you know, sensitive to do with things to do with children, wanting to help children, working with children. His career could be to do with children, or he could be surrounded by, you know, his own children, or thinking about the divine feminine's children. Just put it into whatever circumstances, as I said, that you're in. So he's definitely been gifted to have great bonds with children in particular. So, and he can help sensitive children. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about that, but he's obviously, children are involved in this, I would say. He's sensitive to maybe children that are around him, how it's going to affect them, the situation with the divine feminine. He feels close to children of the feminines maybe, but it's something to do with children anyway, that children are involved in this, in your situation or your circumstances, which you understand yourself. So I can actually resonate with that. So let's go on to the next card to see if we can see any more clearer messages. Spread your wings. This is Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So God is guiding divine masculine not to hold back right now. The timing is perfect to take some kind of action. You're ready and you can do this. So it's time to spread your wings and not hold back anymore. Just go for it. Just spread your wings and don't hold back. So he's been pushed to actually do something about this, whatever circumstances, if there's children involved or whatever. He's saying, God is saying, this is perfect timing, and when, you know, this is divine timing. So you need to spread your wings and trust in God that this is the right time to actually do something. So you know what to do as well. We've got here Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So both cards are saying, do something about this situation now. Do not delay it, because it's perfect timing. You know what to do. You've got the knowledge. Act upon it. So God is helping him and assisting him to actually do something at the moment. That is the energy that he's receiving. So he's going through big time spiritual growth, being aware, and tapping into his intuition, listening to what God's trying to tell him. He's actually looking for the signs, and God is putting signs in his place to actually push him forward, to actually act. He's going to be put in a situation where he's going to have to do something because he won't be able to bear it anymore. So he needs to spread his wings, and he knows what the right thing to do, and trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So God is assisting him at the moment and actually trying to get him to do something. So he knows that there's this new beginning that's there for him, and he's just got to act on it. So the only thing that I'm finding difficult to understand, obviously, this indigo and crystal children, but it's, you know, as I said, it could be children that are involved in this whole spiritual journey that you're both on. So, and children are a big part of this journey that you're on. So yeah, basically God is assisting him and helping him to actually take some action now. Do not delay it, but it's perfect timing. This is the time to do something, and all is well. Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So he could be feeling really bad, upset at the moment, and feeling, he could be in a really low place. God is making him feel like everything is falling apart because he needs to act or do something. He's being pushed to actually do something towards the Divine Feminine, and all is well. When you actually take that action, everything is happening and supposed to be happening at this particular time. It's hidden blessings. He just obviously, he might not be feeling the hidden blessings because he can't see them, but he will soon understand that actually when he does take action, spread his wings and do the right thing towards his Divine Feminine, all is well. He knows, you know, God is trying to help him to take these steps. All is well all the time, you know, when he puts his trust in God. Counsellor, I'm interested to see, we haven't had this one before. And it's Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So your Divine Masculine has obviously got kind of special gifts with children are around him, and with people he's very good at guiding, you know, reassuring other people, and he benefits and gives them guidance in some particular way. So when he is listening to God, Spirit, he will be able to help so many people, because he'll be able to show his experience and help other people as well, because he's got skills of helping to guide people and reassure people that it's going to be okay. So, and when you do go on this journey, at the end of it, you can help other people and guide other people. And you know, when you become with your twin flame as well, and you are both whole, so much abundance and so much love is just pouring out, and it's just, you're going to be able to help so many other people, help the world in so many different ways, help the planet in so many ways. So you are a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So he has got this gift about helping others. He needs to know that, and when he spreads his wings and comes forwards towards his Divine Feminine, he will, you know, he knows the right thing to do, and all is well. This is perfect timing, and you know, all the good advice and guidance he gives to other people, he needs to maybe listen to that guidance and that information he's actually telling other people, reassuring them. He needs to do it to himself as well, instead of, you know, always giving away. Actually use the advice and the help for himself, listen to what he's actually saying to other people, and take that guidance for himself as well. So yeah, God is definitely assisting him and guiding him to take action, to spread his wings, and to trust his inner knowledge of the right thing to do, and not to let fear or being afraid to hold him back anymore, because all is well. Because there's hidden blessings that you can't see yet, but actually doing it, all is well is going to be, and he'll be able to help others, and it'll benefit other people from his experience, the actual twin flame experience, you know, Divine Feminine as well, and give guidance and reassurance to other people as well that's been in this situation. and to actually take some of this advice. He could be helping other people right now and guiding them in the situation, or listening or reassuring to other people, but he needs to actually listen to what he's actually saying to other people and actually using it for himself as well. That's my intuition and what I'm picking up from it. So I'm going to pick an Ambika Waters card, because as I said, they're short messages but very deep and very spiritual, and are very helpful cards. So God, how are you helping Divine Masculine's energy? You know, what is his energy at? How are you assisting him? And can we have a nice clear message for the viewer that's watching today? What's going on with Divine Masculine and what you're working with him, how you're helping him, and how, you know, he is feeling towards Divine Feminine. Wisdom. Wisdom comes from the depth of my experience. Yes, so when he takes action and actually listens to God and goes within and listens to his intuition, he will get wisdom and guidance from God. And it will be, wisdom comes from the depth of my experience. So the deeper and the more he goes into this journey of doing the right thing, he will get so much support and wisdom and guidance come to him in this experience. So wisdom does come when you actually open your heart and you connect with God and you feel God's love and you actually rest in God's armchair and just completely trust, no matter what is going on in the 3D world, just completely trusting in God, and then God sort and control the situation, not your, you know, your Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. So the wisdom will come to him when he's able to trust fully in God. So that is how God's assisting him at the moment and pushing him to actually do that by doing things. You know, he could be in a very challenging situation at the moment, and again, whatever you're seeing, it might come across as if everything's okay with the Divine Masculine and he's not bothered or she's not bothered or whatever, put it into your circumstances, but actually there's a lot going on behind the scenes, lots of deep healing and lots of things that are actually being brought up and triggered with him as well. And you could be feeling very triggered as well at the moment, because there's lots of things that you've got to deal with before you can actually come back into physical, you know, with that physical person. So it is very painful, it is very challenging, but actually just take a step back and just think, oh, just enjoy the journey, because you're actually healing and dealing with stuff that you need to deal with. So don't rush it and don't give up. Always have hope and just put your trust in God. It's not for you to sort out this situation, the viewers watching, at all. It's not. This is about you connecting with God in your spiritual journey, for you to deal with things that you need to heal. And it's aligning with your soul. It's not about, it's about quietening the ego and shedding and letting the ego, the pain body die, which can be painful, as I said. It's about being present, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just accepting for what life is and how things are at the moment, just being. And if you're feeling like it's unbearable and you're triggered and stuff like that, just accept that that's how it is at the moment. Don't try and change it, just accept it. And put your love in God. And just know that it's just your ego, it's just your pain body breaking down. Just quieten the mind and do something, meditate, do something to help yourself. And my advice for that is read The Power of Now. By Eckhart Tolle, I've told you lots of times now. So, and not just read it once, read it several times. Right, what would you like the viewer to know today, God? I'm in my own little world here. I'm shuffling the cards. Okay, what message have you got for the viewer today to help them focus on their ascension, their spiritual journey, and how to uplift them and to remind them and bring forth their beautiful divine inner spirit for them to be able to focus and get the strength and guidance? What card are we going to get for the viewer today to help them? They were stiff today. Abundance. So God wants to know this message. So we get a message, actions taken, an affirmation with this. And there is a pot of gold with a rainbow coming out. So the message is, your prayers about money have been heard and are being answered. It's now time to focus on what you want to attract in your life. Allow yourself to let go of any worry you may currently feel. Abundance is always available to you. You just require a little adjusting to allow the abundance to flow to you now. Action to take. Focus on everything you're grateful for in your life now. Take as much time as necessary. Really feel your heart. Then turn your thoughts towards what money you would like to receive in your life now. How much you would like to require, what it would feel like, how you'd feel once you received it. Visualization is the key here. Really imagine and play it out like a mini movie in your mind. And the affirmation you can say to yourself is, I am abundant in all areas of my life now and always. So the viewer that's watching, you could be worrying about money and feeling the lack of something. So focus on abundance and meditate and hand this over to God, this situation that you're worrying about, and trust that it's been taken care of, because it is being taken care of. God is showing you today that it's been taken care of, and when you can show that you're trusting, that's when God will show you, and you'll see the abundance and feel the abundance. And if it's not for you to worry about, everything's going to be okay. Just trust in God. What if it's not to do with money? It can be to do with lots of different, anything that you're worrying about. Just don't worry. Hand it over. Don't control it. It's out of your control. Just let God sort it out for you. And to visualise that and imagine that everything is, you know, how you want it to be, how you're wanting the situation to be, whatever it is. Just visualise this. So beautiful, the viewer. Now, actually, I forgot to do it another way. Normally I do it the other way around, but I'm actually going to see what message we've got here, what the energy, the actual masculine's feeling, and towards the divine feminine. And then I'm going to go to this pot to get a message, what he'd like to communicate to you if he had the opportunity, and what he's communicating in the 5D world. So, family. So there could be, there's definitely some kind of to do with children happening here. He could be, you know, him having his own children, or you might have children. The viewer that's watching, he's concerned about that. He's thinking about having a family with divine feminine. Just put it into your circumstances, but family comes into it, and he's worried maybe about how it's going to affect family, his family, your family, and if you're going to have a family. Growth. There's a lot of growth that's going on here. That is where his energy is at the moment. So growth is very good for the person that's watching, because he is growing. He wants you to know that he's growing. His spiritual growth, which is really, really important. So that is what he wants you to know. That's where his energy is at, what he's thinking about, what he's feeling, and he's feeling this growth. And this concern may be about family, but actually just put it into your circumstances, how it resonates to you. Right, let's see what message he would like to say to you if he had the opportunity. What would you like to communicate with your divine feminine? I've loved you for 1,000 years. Again, we get that one a lot. He's loved you for 1,000 years. He knows that. He knows that there's this special, beautiful connection or relationship he's got with his Divine Feminine. He's feeling that. He knows that he's loved you for 1,000 years. So that's really, really sweet and cute. All I need is you. So that's what he would communicate with you if he had the chance. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated in your situation and you could have identify this reading and you got the message that you wanted from this. Thank you so much for all your support and your love that you've been giving me recently. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And I hope you're all okay and you're coping and you're going to stay strong and focus on your spiritual journey. And don't give up. Always have hope, and there's nothing to worry about. It's just an illusion. Everything that you're seeing or feeling or being triggered is just an illusion. It's just part of your spiritual journey. So just always remember that. And I'll be doing another reading in a couple of days. I'll be interested to see where the masculine's at then too. And leave comments down below if you want to. I'll really be interested to hear from you and how you're feeling on your circumstances. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And I'm sending you lots of love, support and light, and I'll see you in a few days. Take care. Bye.